I'm Miss Leave, and this is my puppy dog Thelma, and today we are going to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and that's by Carle. Now, he is both our author, so the person who wrote the words for the book, and our illustrator, so he drew all these pictures too. He actually, I think, did some painting for them. So have you guys ever seen a caterpillar before? This is our main character, the caterpillar. You ever seen one? It may not have looked exactly like this. He might have been brown or red or yellow, and they might have been a little fuzzy. Well, those caterpillars actually end up changing into butterflies. So we're going to see if this caterpillar ends up changing into a butterfly. What do you think might happen to our caterpillar in our story? Do you think he might be traveling? Do you think he's going to start as a caterpillar or he might start as something else? Do you think he ends up as something else? Well, let's find out in our story. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. So you can see that there's an egg right on that leaf right there. What's that in the background? That's the moon in the background. It even looks like he has a little face, too. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. Do you see that caterpillar right there? And instead of the moon, we have the sun, and he has a face too. So he started as an egg, and now he's turning into a caterpillar. He started to look for some food. So there he is, he's looking for some food. So he's really hungry because he just got out of his egg. What's some food that you guys like to eat? My favorite food is mac and cheese. But let's see what he eats. Do you have any guesses of what he might eat? I think you can see one right there. Let's talk about it. So, on Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. He ate through that. You see the hole in there? He ate right through the apple. And then on Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. You guys even ever eaten pears? Or even 2 of them at the same time? He ate right through them. He's still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. Do you see those plums? 1, 2, 3. And he eats right through them, still hungry. Do you guys know what these are? These are my favorite fruit. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. Look at that. He eats right through them. You can see the holes. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Look, you can see him. He's going through the strawberries. Now he's getting to the oranges. Have you guys ever eaten 5 oranges at once? I don't think so. That's a lot of oranges. On Saturday, he ate through a bunch of stuff. Let's look at all that stuff. Do you see anything that you might eat? I see some stuff that I like to eat. I really like pie. So on Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. There he is with his stomach ache. But look at all that stuff he ate. I don't even think I could eat all of that stuff in one sitting. What's your favorite thing on this page? Favorite thing to eat? I think mine is pie, like I said earlier. So what do you think is going to happen now? He just ate a whole bunch of food. What do you think might happen? Do you think he's going to turn into a butterfly now? Let's find out. The next day was Sunday again. the caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf. So he ate through one nice green leaf, and after that he felt much better. Why do you think he felt better after he ate through the leaf? Did you think that caterpillars ate leaves? I think that's what they're supposed to eat. Caterpillars, most of the time, just eat through plants, not through all the stuff that we saw in our story. And so he was eating the stuff that he's supposed to eat. Just like when you eat your vegetables, you feel a little better. He's eating the stuff he's supposed to eat. So let's see what happens next. Now he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. Look at that. He takes up the whole page now. He is a big, fat caterpillar. Where'd he go? So he built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And so have you guys ever seen a cocoon before? Oops, sorry. You guys ever seen a cocoon before? So when caterpillars are going to change, they wrap themselves in a little house called a cocoon. And that's what it can look like right there. So what happens next, do you think? What do you think he turns into? If you guessed butterfly, you're right. He was now a beautiful butterfly. He's got all these pretty colors. What's your favorite color? What color do you see? I see some purple and some yellow and some red. Can you name 3 things around you that are blue? Oh, I don't have too much blue around me, but I bet I could find some too. So that's the end of our story. So let's talk about our story a little. We had, what was this called? A caterpillar, yeah. We had a caterpillar at the very beginning of our story. He popped out of an egg. And then what happened? What was he looking for? That's right, he was looking for food because he was so hungry. He just woke up and he was so hungry. Once he found food, was he eating the right food? No. What are some things that he ate? Can you name 3 things that he ate? Yeah, he ate some cake. He ate strawberries. He even ate a sausage, which I've never heard of a caterpillar eating a sausage. But then what did he eat that he's supposed to eat, or that caterpillars usually eat? That's right, he ate a leaf. And when he ate that leaf, he turned into a bigger caterpillar. What happened after he turned into a big caterpillar? What did he go inside of? Yeah, he went inside a cocoon. And then he finally turned into a butterfly. So that actually shows us something called the life cycle of a caterpillar. So they start out as an egg, they turn into a caterpillar, they go into their cocoon, and then they get to turn into a butterfly. So there's a couple parts of the story that I want to talk about. The first thing is what you think our setting is. Do you guys know what a setting is? Yeah, it's the place and time that a story takes place. So the where and the when. So where and when does our story take place? It's kind of a tricky one. Throughout our story, he goes through a couple of days, and then it even says that 2 weeks in a cocoon. So he goes through 3 sunny, nice weeks, one of which going to and eating through food, and 2 spent inside a cocoon. So I would say our setting is outside throughout a sunny and warm couple of weeks. The other thing I want to talk about is how this book makes you feel, or how you think the storyteller, Eric Carle, is trying to make us feel. Do you think he's trying to make us sad? No, I don't think so either. What do you think he's trying to make us feel? I think he's trying to make us happy. the caterpillar gets to adventure, and then he gets to turn into a beautiful butterfly. And all of our pictures are with really bright colors. And even the sun has a smile on its face, and the moon. So our author is trying to set the tone or make us feel like we're happy and that this is a happy story. So we've read our story, we've talked about our story, and now I want you to do an activity with our story. So I need you to find a piece of paper. It can be almost any kind of paper. It might help a little bit if there are lines, but it doesn't really matter. So what you're going to do is take your piece of paper and you're going to put name at the top. You don't have to write the word name, but I did. And then you put your name. My name is Miss Lieb, so I put it right there. Then what I want you to write is, if I were the very hungry caterpillar, I would eat, and then you're going to put 3 dots, dot, dot, dot. Those are actually called ellipses. Now, if that's a really hard sentence starter for you, you might want to ask mom or dad to write that part for you. Okay, so once you write that part, and you can pause the video if you need to. Once you write that part down, you're going to write a 1, a 2, and a 3. So I want you to pick 3 of your favorite foods and write them down as if you were the hungry caterpillar. You would eat your 3 favorite foods. So I wrote mac and cheese, because that's my favorite food. Garlic bread, because that's a really close second for me. And cheesecake with strawberries. I love cheesecake, and I told you my favorite fruit is strawberries. So you can pause, figure those 3 out, write them down. And next, you're going to draw 3 boxes at the bottom. See those 3 boxes? You're going to draw 3 boxes. You're going to be both the author of this paper and the illustrator, just like Eric Carle. So you're going to draw a picture of each one of your favorite foods. So I drew mac and cheese. I know it doesn't really look like it, but I tried my best. Garlic bread, and I even put the little smoke lines because I like it fresh and hot. And cheesecake with the strawberries on top. I probably should have put some seeds on there so you knew there were strawberries, but I want you to complete that as an activity that goes along with our storybook about the very hungry caterpillar. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing this awesome story. It's one of my favorites. And that you have fun with your activity. Make sure you add some color and you try your very best. And you can show mom or dad or whoever's at home with you. And they can even help you with some spelling. So I hope you guys have a great night.